Yo, what's good guys? It's Chris from WearTesters.com. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we're back here in Folsom, California at Lifetime, and we're talking about these bad boys right here. This is the New Balance OMN1. No, Omnis. So first things first, per usual, we're starting off with the Outsole right here, and these guys are one of the best traction setups of the entire year. These are f***ing awesome. Not only that, but you can use these indoors or outdoors. They use really legit rubber. It's nice and thick. It's all over the place. It's aggressive. Dust, no dust. This court, the other guys, doesn't matter. You can see that it is kind of like a bladed or serrated looking traction, semi-herringbone, but just kind of like in little lines and spurts. And on top of that, it's in multi-directional fashion. So we got linear coverage, we got lateral coverage, all that kind of good stuff. I pointed to lateral and I said linear just to let you guys know. I do know the difference. I just messed up. It happens. This is a badass traction setup. I use the first colorway, the launch colorway. Shout out to Seth Fowler. He was the reason why I was able to get a pair. They're actually his. He sold them to me, but they were too big. I did not know that they don't run true to size. We'll talk about that in a second. And that had the translucent outsole, worked perfectly. Then I moved on to these guys. They fit me much better. And again, just really great traction. It's a beast of a shoe. I absolutely love these things. So we're gonna take a brief break from the traction, talk about the fit. This is one of my favorite parts. My Mr. Rogers segment. This is what I'm wearing today, the 2019 Air Jordan 11, red, black and red. These are awesome. I did 2 videos on them. One was the review, click here to see that. The second video was all about these versus the originals and how damn close they got. It's insane. Click there to see that. Shameless plug all day. So for all of you weenies wondering about the socks, because I know that you guys like to really cry about those, these are performance socks. The reason why I don't have my tall ones is because they're dirty. It's that simple. But these are the same socks, just in no-show fashion. Strideline socks, link in the description. I think we have a promo code. If we do, we'll leave it in there. And these guys right here, they really need a pull tab, bro. You can hold the front, right? And then if you don't hold the back and you push it in there, this whole thing, it'll fold all down there. This entire piece is practically removable. It's a weird setup. This is the main complaint right here. Besides the sizing, it needs a pull tab for ease of access. Otherwise, I got to stick it sideways like this, which is just super awkward. Not the first time I've had to do it like this though.
That's what she said.
And then you just hold the back as tight as possible and you slide it right in there. Make that with what you will. Now again, like I was saying earlier, these do not fit true to size, but they come in different widths, which is awesome. I do have friends with wide feet. They also went down half a size, but they chose the wide option. So they said that it was like the perfect fit for them, which is really great. Super awesome of New Balance to do something like that in a basketball shoe. I went with the normal width, half a size down. My toe is right there, right where I want it. The other ones was just way too long and I was sliding all over inside the shoe. I was almost worried that the lockdown wasn't gonna be as great because I thought maybe this was a sloppy fit or whatever, but going down half a size really did the trick. It just fits like a glove now, and I really like these. One other thing that I will nitpick on is the tongue is really thin, but it is nice and like super breathable. Like you can see your sock through there. So I like the breathability, but if I tighten them up too much, it is so thin that it will cut off circulation. So I'll have to readjust my laces. So I always say that sound means nothing, but when you got that, that's dope, dude. I love these. You know what, man? New Balance, look, I gave you guys a bunch of because of your marketing in the shoe, right? It's just awful. You can't get the things. They're super limited, every colorway, and I still feel the same way. You should let this shoe be available. They are that good. You guys have been around for over 100 years. I know that you know footwear. Y'all know that this is a banger. This is awesome. It's like this close between this, the KD12, and the Jordan 34s. Like that's top 3. You in the top 3, your first time out. That never happens. Almost never happens. Now, one thing that I really like with these, let me run over here real quick so you can zoom in, is that the outsole right here wraps all the way up there, so you have all that lateral coverage. If you're a Kyrie type of player or whatever, you're super shifty, that's great. However, if you toe drag, it's only got half the battle covered. Look at that thing, man, what happened? I clearly dragged something. But everything else about these, I mean, damn near perfect. And the cushion on these guys is what they call fuel cell. It's got nitrogen air pockets inside the foam. Instead of using oxygen, they use nitrogen. It's supposed to last longer. They do the same thing in tires. To me personally, it doesn't feel the same as it did on day one, but it still feels pretty damn good, I gotta say. You get a ton of court feel in these guys. They're super low to the ground, nice stability, all that stuff. But so far, I've basically like talked about like a Curry shoe, but these guys have cushion. It's way softer. This is everything that I wish the Currys were in terms of cushion. And on top of that, this little crease right there, that's actually cupping the foot in there. Hopefully you can see that expand out a little bit. So again, with the sizing issue, I was sliding over that and it's supposed to cup it so that you're safe. And now that I got my right size, we're money. Now the materials that they use here is a full-on knit or a woven. It basically feels very similar to the jacquard stuff that was on the Dame 2. It's super durable. Even the stuff that's gotten stepped on or whatever, it's a little dirty, but it's not damaged at all. So it's a really tight woven or knit material, which I like. I don't like all the weird synthetic stuff here. It's not like a premium feeling type of material, but there's other colorways that use synthetic leathers that I think just look and feel a lot nicer than these guys right here. Now, one of the best parts about the material is that it won't stretch out too much. It stretches a little bit, but more so in a movement way and less of a stretchy way. So it just kind of contours and moves around with your movements, with your foot, and less in a way that you are kind of like stretching out the material. Now, one of the main issues I had while maneuvering in the last pair was when I was maneuvering around the court and everything like that, especially around screens or quick stops and then starts. I just felt like I was shifting inside the shoe. And with this guy being down half a size, much better. Now the support, pretty average, not anything substantial, but it's not over supportive either. Not under supportive, but definitely not over supportive, so not restrictive. Got a little bit of everything you need. There's a midfoot torsional plate. You can't see it on this colorway because the outsole is solid rubber, but you can see it in the translucent rubber options. Kind of looks like a chicken foot, you know what I mean, like that. But it works. And then there is an outrigger, even though it is a minor one, but just a little one works. And we've noticed that with shoes like the LeBron 15 and 16, where when you have something that is a little bit more unstable or tipsy, even the smallest outrigger makes a difference. And the rest of the support really just relies on the overall fit. And like I said, as long as you get your right size, which is what I would recommend, down half a size, and you should be good to go. So that pretty much takes care of it for the performance review on the Omnis, right? Man, different name next time. But yeah, I really love the shoe. I just think it's really awesome. I wish that they were more available because I'm telling you, if a hooper is able to not jump through hoops to get a product, to try it out, they are interested in new stuff. I know that Nike rules the world right now, but like I said, this brand's been around for over 100 years. They know what they're doing, so just believe in your own product because you should believe in these. These are amazing. So make them more available. I think that that would be great. Thank you to everybody over at Lifetime here in Folsom. We love this place. I love coming here. It's like a second home. Take care of everybody. My wife gets to go run on their expensive ass treadmills. I get to hoop in their wonderful courts, and my kids, you just dump them somewhere, man. It's like checking your luggage. Just, this one's mine, don't lose it. So until next time, y'all. Have a good one. All right, guys, we are with this guy over here.
Day 8.
Okay, so this is the 8th giveaway.
Yes.
Out of 12. We're at the final stretch. Before we get to the giveaway though, these are for our Discord community members. If you don't know, if you haven't been keeping track, we do have a WearTesters Discord community. You can click, I'm just gonna put it in the description box.
Well, plus there will be a fun link.
Will there really?
There will be.
Okay, so I wasn't sure. We're filming this after we actually like put together the main review, but there was like a number of links already. The Jordan 11s, the Stride line, stuff like that, and we're only allowed like 5 links or whatever. So we will make sure that there is a link to check out like what it means to be a Discord community member. We give away a monthly giveaway to our gold members, and for December, because it's Christmas time, we ramped it up to 12.
Because we're cool like that.
I guess, or stupid. That's a lot of shipping.
Plus, I like just being festive, and this gave me a reason to really get decked out.
This is true. But like I said, before we get into that, do you have anything that you feel I should elaborate on in the performance of these?
Just how amazing it is that just by switching your size by half a size, made the shoe...
It's everything.
Yeah.
Traction is the foundation, I think, in a performance shoe. It doesn't matter how good everything else is. If you're sliding on this, it will literally kill any momentum that the rest of the shoe had. The shoe could be so great. Jordan 31, for example, so comfortable, man. Everything about that shoe is so dope, but that shoe is not traction ready. And then the next thing that I think is so important is the fit. This is why it sucks to be a wide footer. You know what I mean? Which is coincidentally enough a good thing that this is the really the only brand, unless you buy an overseas Nike or something like that, where there is a legitimate size run with width options for wide footers and regular widths and stuff like that for normal footers or narrow footers, which is what mine is. Mine's a normal width shoe. I just went down half a size. It fits awesome. And what happens when you're forced to go up half a size, or if you're a New Balance or an Adidas or whomever messes with their fit and it doesn't fit the way that Nike's fit or whatever, just the way that they're measured on that Brannick device. Yes. You know what I mean? If your shoe doesn't fit like the way it's supposed to, then everything that the designer and the team put in this is now skewed. Everything from the support shank to the way that the fit's supposed to be structured and wrap around your foot, because it's not around your foot the way it's supposed to be. Those are the two things that I think are key when making a performance review. It's really the only two subjects that I talk about where I will compare most of the time to something that I feel is like the fit. Kobe 5 level fit. That's like the greatest fit of all time because it allowed no movement, no shifting. It might be a little tight for some, but once you break it in and all that stuff, like it really just allows you just to go out there and play. And then coincidentally enough, Kobe 9 level traction, take that shoe anywhere, man. Those are the two things where I'm like, if you mess those two areas up, it doesn't matter how great anything else is. So with that being said, that was actually a great question because I don't talk about that specific thing all the time, but this is the giveaway. These were gifted to us by Adidas. I don't need another pair of these. Do I still have the other pair?
The gray pair, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna give those away too. Normally we like donate those or whatever and like give them away to kids and stuff like that. That's local in the area. But Will Mason, these are yours. I hope you like camo, bro, because it's everywhere, man. Our last giveaway winner, this traction though looks like it's gonna be beast, or this outsole, I should say.
It looks like a Nutter Butter.
It does. But no, so man, it really does. The back, everything.
Get me a glass of milk.
You eat those with milk?
Why not?
It's not a real cookie.
A Nutter Butter?
I don't know, those are weird.
They're delicious.
Who named that a Nutter Butter? That's what she said in there for sure. Oh, so like the traction on my regular pairs, and it was clear rubber, was pretty good. So I can only imagine how much better. What I was also saying is that if you don't like these, sorry, major tangents today. If you don't like these, hopefully you're able to do something with them.
Yes.
To pay it forward to someone else. One of our previous winners didn't necessarily like the shoe. He also got a bunch of other stuff that I didn't even know you put in the box.
I'm
so
cool with
that's
that.
That's all her. So if we have extra things, whether it be like wristbands, Strideline socks, stance socks for some people, stuff like that, because we get sent a bunch of stuff, so like she just will give it away. He actually didn't like the shoes, so he's gonna gift them to his brother, which I think is dope. That's what the season's all about. It's the season of giving.